Hello, beautiful soul family. Welcome to this reading meant for you. Trust that you're brought here at the timing that you were meant to see these messages. All right, so we do have these beautiful cards from the Sacred Rebel Oracle. So this is the guidance for you to live your authentic life. So bring it into form is the energy that is the challenge. This is the guidance that is needing to come to light, to come to a deeper understanding of what is going on. It is wanting you to bring something into the material, bring something that is beyond basic, beyond, so this is like that mutable energy where you are creating, you are transforming, and really creating your own patterns, stepping into your creation. So this is the spirals of manifestation. This is your divine energy. All right, so your spirals always bring you back to a place, but not exactly, not on the same level, not on the same stage. So I feel like this stage is wanting to bring your manifestation into form. The spirals of manifestation, step into your own dream, step into what you are creating. So this is the energy of the dream weaver, master of your mind. Thoughts are patterns, creating your own patterns. So thoughts are patterns, thoughts are manifestations brought into reality. So what are you bringing into reality? What are you forming as a footprint, right? A step is creating a print that is being brought into your energy field. And with your mind, with these spirals, it's like it reminds me of a spiral staircase, the perception, elevating what you are viewing, your vision. So patterns of a new footprint. You're the artist. Step into your own painting. So this is like you are sketching, you are drawing, and you are whatever your imaginations, whatever your thought are patterns. All right. So if you're what you are creating, what you're stepping into needs to be this raw, authentic vision. All right. And this is a vision that is unwrapping, almost like peeling of an onion, but it's intertwined. It's going up. It's not a circle as in you're ending always back at the same place, but it's going up in a spiral, right? So if you think a spiral staircase, right? It's not always, you can't always see until you're right at the top, but it's like you have a new view of what you have been, what you have, all the steps you've already taken. This is, you're never back at the same spot, exact same spot. So draw a sketch, a map of your dream. So this is your perception. This is your point of creativity. Weave your dreams into your reality. So move with purpose. You decide whose dream you are weaving. And you can see in this one, there's these little spiders, right? And these spiders are, it's like before you're taking this step, right in front of you, it's like this is all about, spiders are this, it's like they're creating a web, right? They're weaving out what your mind is creating. So as what you're needing to bring into form is not a vision or a view from somebody else's point of view. This is all about bringing your viewpoint back to you. All right, so we're gonna pull some cards. We do have the number 9 with the spirals, which is all about the spiritual journey, the awakening, the going within, the journey within. Not always seeing the light because you are the light. You are that lighthouse, right? So what are you bringing into your living space with that house energy? What are you bringing into your living room? What are you creating? Because you're designing your spirals, the mind that spirals around. You could be you could be creating what you are already living, what your experience, where you are meant to create your own experience. So don't give away your print that is whatever you're moving forward is making a big print from what you're leaving behind. You're leaving something behind that's going to make a print that is going to open up this new form, this new, it's almost like molding clay. And it's like your perception forward isn't your print from the past. Leaving the print as a part of your journey, it's made a big impact to where you are now. You don't want to ever forget what you've been through, because you're moving away from what the print that you have created, and you're stepping into what you are consciously bringing into your energy field. So it's like you're stepping into your own ideas, your own, it's leaving it's almost like leaving the print to form. It's almost like leaving something behind, leaving a print behind. And that print is a point that almost like a reminder of where you've been. A print that makes you realize how every step and every part of your journey, it's an important piece of your puzzle. So don't forget where you've been, but don't make that a part of where you must be now. All right. So it's like you are creating these spirals of events, and it's almost like you're creating a reality of your own, which is expanding out of the reality that was wanting to keep you in a place of comfort, keep you in a place that is still and not questioning. And this is like you breaking out of that old form, that cookie cutter, and being this master of oneself, master of all possibilities, and breaking these timelines, breaking through space and time. I feel like this is your bare, authentic self. Not letting those old patterns get in your way. This is like accessing a point of yourself that you've never quite tapped into. That's why it's like you're stepping into this new a place that you have never been before, a place that you have yet to create, something that you may have seen in your dreams, something that has, it's almost like conquering that fear to only stay in what is already yet to be created. Sometimes patterns may hold us and make us feel safe, but when you're in that creative mode and you are stepping outside the lines, that rawness, that true self can feel like you have no ground under your feet, and you're stepping into this higher dimensional space where there are no rules on what you can create and what you can make. You're that dream weaver that weaves your weaves your dreams into your reality, and not your reality into your dreams. All right, and I feel like this is that big shift. I feel like there's like this wheel turning. I feel like it's almost like where you were was so, didn't feel, almost like you felt like it wasn't part of your life journey anymore. Something that you felt that there's more, there is something that you're meant to free yourself from, the bare truth, the footprint of truth. Your feet are also a place of healing, right? Your root, you can, when you go outside and you put your bare feet on the ground, it's this deeper connection to healing. It's almost like you have removed that, you've removed the outer layer, that felt like it was protecting you. Just like shoes, right? You feel like your shoes are protecting us, but yet there is something there is these points, there are these points of essential, these energy points. And I feel like there have been things put in place to hold you hold you where you didn't need to ask any questions. But now I feel like there is so many loose ends. There's so many I feel like there's so many there's only so many steps in one direction until you realize sometimes we have to go back down a couple of steps. So I feel like this is all about your dreams, all about your potential. And this is like getting back to a place that felt like you were free, felt like you're a little bit more vulnerable. A point that feels like almost like excitement, adventure, energy. Stepping into your own creation. Stepping into your dream. A dream meant to be brought to life. We have the black egg on the bottom. All right, so we're gonna pull a card for the energy. This is the animal spirit. All right, and I feel like this is getting to know your raw, unique self. Not running away, but not running away, but jumping. I feel like it's not going straight, but something about like jumping. Now you're jumping into, it's like a different, not everything is on a flat plane. Not everything is, I feel like there's these times where we don't know where to go, and then it's like the only place to go is up. So it's like acceleration of creation. Really creating like your new, like bringing, like you are molding your next step. Creating new prints. Hyena. Okay, so this is the energy of being playful, being comical. And then we have the butterfly. That's the air energy. And we have the beaver. It's all about like the construction, you know, hardworking, being resourceful. That it's like you have something that is a gift that you have very authentic to yourself, and it's made for this journey. It's like you have something that within you that is meant to build. It's like building a bridge to get across these obstacles. And it's like you have the tools, you have the skills. You might be getting used to your wings. The transformation may have just happened. Recently you may have had an awakening. So this transformation might have you feeling like you're a little bit off because you're not used to something. You have elevated your manifestations. And this air energy, butterfly, transforming reality, transforming dreams into an awakening. So if you have awoken your dreams, awoken after going through a deep rest, I feel like that Virgo energy, number 9, the Hermit, I feel like you've gone through that dark night of the soul and then come back a butterfly, kind of like that cocoon, you know, felt like you were stuck, felt like you were wrapped up and unable to see the light. And then the butterfly is that transformation, needing to use your wings, accessing a new point of elevation. Information might be coming in really fast. I feel like this is like there is almost like you're getting used to this higher level of energy, higher level of frequency. But butterfly is about transformation and discovering you weren't stuck, you were just transforming. Bringing your skills to life, transforming. Or you're here to transform Earth's boundaries. Maybe like crossing hurdles that other people may not be able to see, like it's like your perception's elevated. Your perception is, I feel like it's like your imagination. You have this creative mind. So I feel like you might be having a vision of a dream, a vision of how to build and weave your dream, how to build in a new direction, changing the flow. I'm thinking water, because beavers have to create a dam on water, right, to prevent the water to go by, or to almost like building. It's like you have that, I feel like you have a vision to building with an elevated view. I feel like this, I feel like your mind is extremely powerful right now. It's like manifestations are really fast. Building a new structure, building a foundation. It's like the foundation of a beaver isn't always on solid ground. You can build it on water. So I feel like those hurdles are so that you can see a higher viewpoint on how to build, how to grow, and how to almost like beat what was put in your way to block you. It's like you're able to get around it. You have this skill set. It's like you're the little busy beaver. And the dragonfly, wow. Getting used to these new wings. it takes time. It takes a little bit bumps and road, and it takes sometimes running and creating. It's like running. It's like a dream. It's like no longer running towards or running away from reality, but bringing your dreams into reality. So the print that you left behind was the old, I feel like the old belief system, the old system, and really getting in touch with your true, the true force of the impact on the universe, the impact that you have in each step that you really, it's like you're expanding the matrix. It's like it's almost like I'm seeing a Jim Carrey movie, right? Where his whole life is filmed, and then one day he kind of realized everything's a set. So it's like leaving something behind that was set for you, set in stone, like something that was already set for you. It was almost a setback to hold you back. Recognizing, not taking life too seriously, and dreams aren't always serious, right? Dreams can be it's like that unseen realm. In the unseen, it's like able to create in the dark, from the dark, not running from. It's like something has been exposed, or you are exposing. I feel like what had you kind of like in this dizzy energy, hypnotized, to remain almost like dazed or phased out. But this is almost like humor, and it's almost like there's some sneaky energy, or there's something like it's very strategic, where you're tricking. And that's what the print, I think it's like leaving the print behind is almost like a trick to the matrix. Where you're stepping outside the lines, stepping outside the program, stepping out. Seeing something beyond sight. And I feel like this is that transforming reality, transforming not what you can see, but what you can't see. Like your mind is not going in, not being stuck in a simulation, but this is working with the energy and constructing new timelines. That your mind was blocked, your mind was stuck in these cycles. But until you understand beyond, then you wouldn't know where to move. But this is like not moving, but this is your mind shifting into a whole new space and time of what's possible. So it's like building where it seemed impossible. Not being stuck in the ground, but moving up. So this is like your creativity, your curiosity, and your imagination. So letting go of the limits and creating your own outer experience, but through your inner voice. Not being held back. Not being held back in the illusion of all is what you can see, because it's what you can see is into your own, past your own reality, past the reality that is made here, past the physical, and to evolve your own world beyond, connecting to forces that you can't explain. You have a gift that your mind can shift and see beyond what you've been told. Hyena, humor, wit, sarcasm. So is a jokester and crowd pleaser, but below the surface there are unfulfilled dreams. Unfulfilled dreams, look at that. To be realized. When the hyena card appears, it's time to reflect on your reliance on sarcasm and humor to express your truth. Are you using jokes to hide old resentments in relationships, or to mask things that you feel uncomfortable discussing? What would happen if you took your goals seriously? So yeah, I feel like charming, witty, fun to be around. And if you're out of balance, you're petty and suspicious. Yeah, so jokester and crowd pleaser, both their unfulfilled dreams. Leaving the past crowd pleasing energy. This is like not reflecting who you are. This is the world not reflecting who you are. But your curiosity. Your curiosity about the world and beyond is what is able to access, why you're able to access. It's like, and it's like it's almost like someone that's very good at cracking codes, or doing things not by the book, but doing something that it's like planning your own events to unfold, planning your dreams. Your dreams pave your reality. So don't hold yourself back. If you're in a forest full of trees, you can take those trees and use them as tools to build and create a bridge over the hurdles, over the challenges. You're not blocked. It's just there needs to be some kind of strategy, planning, and hard work, but work that almost like that goes outside of goes beyond what you can see with your eyes, building a bridge to that unknown place where reality and creativity and opportunities to accelerate a life where it brings dreams into reality, weaving your own creation, not captivity, breaking out of that place that has been dark and empty and unsure.